Hey guys! Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. So, I'm Billy, and this is the aptly named Gap Insurance, which is my 2020 GT500. Has about 4,000 miles on it. And today, we're going to take the stock intake off of it. JLT sent their intake. We've got everything now. We're going to put it on the car, and tonight, let's go to a little drag racing. But, there's nothing like a great cold start, right? Here we go, guys. Birds are chirping. It's just your run-of-the-mill 5.2 Predator engine. So nothing, not a whole lot to see here. We're gonna take out the factory coal intake and put on the JLT, which I'm not gonna go into it super detail, but I mean, because there's other videos on there, but it's super simple. I mean, yeah, popping a couple of hoses off. See if I can do it with one hand here. Probably not. There we go. Popping the hose, pulling the hose. We've got a little hose clamp we got to loosen up. Really and truly, you can leave these bolts in. The only reason I just popped the cover back on it, I had taken the car to the track and before the intake came in, so I was running it just with the top off of the intake. But if you want to, you can actually leave those bolts in and just pull this thing out all as one piece. There's a couple of things that you're going to want to take out from the old one when you're putting in the JLT. One is your little sensor right here, just a counterclockwise twist, it comes out. And then your O-ring, when you're pushing it into the JLT, I'll show you. You can leave the O-ring alone, or you can roll it back up. You just don't want to lose it. I mean, obviously, if you want to put the old one back in. So we're just disconnecting. This will be right here on top of this bolt. There'll be one right here on the back side, right there. All right. We'll loosen up the cold air intake. If you're taking it apart this way, I've loosened mine up so I can just pop it off. It's going to come in pieces, and then I'm just going to throw all this in storage. And then we're going to loosen this one 10 millimeter bolt. Then on the bottom of it, there's like a rubber grommet. I'll show you guys as well. You're going to want to take that grommet and put on the new JLT intake. That's really about the only thing you're bringing along with you. So this, using obviously the same bolt and popping it out. So, all right, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Okay, I'd already loosened the deal. Easy peasy, not a whole lot to see here. Had already loosened this, which is the 10 millimeter bolt. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. Then this is going to lift out like that. And you're going to have another piece that's going to go into the JLT intake that's going to slide in there for the air box. And I guess I'll show that to you here. Right here on the ground, you're going to see this little silver grommet. That one you're going to pull out because you're going to take that with you. I'm trying to do this one-handed, guys. All right, just pops out. I'm going to pop it into the new intake, and this is the rubber grommet I was telling you that you're going to bring along with you. And rather than make everybody sick trying to pop that off, I'm going to pop it off and then I'll show it to you, and we'll put it on the other one. Alright, so that's the JLT box. This is that grommet I was just showing you. And really all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop it back into the frame right there. So when we line up the box, it will line itself up. Really all we do is just pop this back down in there. Make sure the hose will be able to, yep. Got everything in there. So now I know that it's lined up because it fell into that rubber grommet. Oh man, I forgot to pop that in there. So Let's see. So this is the other grommet for the 10 mil. There we go. Easy peasy. So we pop that in there. We're going to use that to tighten that back down. There's a sleeve that slides in here. Let me grab that real quick and I'll show that to you. All right, so here's the sleeve. It's going to connect into the cold air that was coming in through the grill. Slide that into place. You guys can really see that. This slides right into place. Easy. Oh yeah, it's in there. So super simple. We're going to get the intake, which I already have the. So that's going to be easy enough. We've got that on there. We're going to just tighten that up. We're going to pop on here, pop on here. We're going to take, put our sensor in into the rubber grommet and button it all up. And I'll do that real quick, and then let you guys take a peek. These little push pins for connecting your wire loom back to, so just push that through, push it in, you're good to go. Same thing for the hose over here on the back side, push that in. Everything's tight. Got our sensor in there and plugged in, hose plugged in. I think the only other thing we need to do is our 10mm back. So yeah, like I told you, tighten up your two hose clamps, vacuum hose, your sensor. Yeah, I mean, it's in there. I mean, it's a 10-minute job. Just kind of looking it over. I know I got the white filter, and guys, let me just going to tell you, that wasn't by choice. I mean, the world right now is on back order. So I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally the guys over at Lethal Performance called me. They had it, but they only had the white, so I just took the white. I mean, eventually I'll probably buy the blue filter. Dude, blue filter, blue car, but hey, at the, you know, first world problems, right? Okay, so I'm literally trying to do this outro, the end of this video, like 3 times. I don't know why every time you try to finish up the video, it's always the time that your battery goes dead. But hey, here we are. So the intake is on, guys. 10-15 minute install, super simple. You know, I mean, everybody's seen online what the horsepower ad is. Obviously, it's a great mod if you don't want to void any warranty or you don't want to do anything extensive to your car. We have a host of other mods that we're going to do. We're going to get real in depth with the install. It was really not my intention to do the install myself. I was actually going to have a shop do it, but most of the shops out in my area, which is just outside of Atlanta, so I mean Atlanta surrounding, is a few months out for new work, and I'll be honest with you, I'm just not willing to wait. I'll just do it myself, and while I'm doing it, hey, I'll create some content for you guys. So if there's any of you that want to do it in your garage, hey, I'll show you how to do it. Maybe I'll give you some confidence too, to order up some parts. Maybe just do it yourself in the garage, and really, and see, it's really not that big of a deal. All right, it really isn't. For me, the only reason why I was going to let shop do it just out of time. I mean, I just don't have a lot of time. But I think it's going to force me to maybe take a couple days off. I'm gonna do my car, do all the mods on it, putting a train horn on my wife's F350. So, you know, obviously you got a bunch of boxes coming in for this GT500. You got to get something for the wife. So definitely have a train horn for her and some mods for her truck. So, you know, happy wife, happy life, right? So stay tuned. We got this, we got all the mods, we've got new camera mounts, we've got obviously this garage remodel. So we got a lot of content coming your way. So just be patient with me, and we'll see you soon.